I really love what I do in the sales coaching industry and the sales training industry, and it's always interesting, that's for sure, and being involved with a lot of salespeople and a lot of sales managers and executives, I get to see a lot of things. And today's title of this very fun training video is basically, I need to go buy my wife a set of tires. And, what a weird title for a sales training, but you know what? It really has a lot to do with many things that we need to do in the sales industry. And just about a year or so ago, I was actually over in a city here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, and one of my major companies had hired me to come in and work with their salespeople for a day. And actually what I did is I worked with the managers in the morning and worked with the salespeople on the floor doing phone calls in the afternoon. And I remember the one person that they had signed to me for this one specific time frame, and I'd known this individual. He'd been to a couple of my other seminars, and anyway, when I got to his cubicle in his office space, he was, for the first time, I really saw him excited and with a lot of enthusiasm about his sales day. And, I don't think it was just me being there. He was very, very different. When I'd seen him in seminars and, I'd been to their office many times, he was kind of laid back and not a big deal. But today was like this major exciting day for him. So he got on the calls and he was doing a great job, and I was keyed up with my headset listening to him and, making a few comments about what he was doing. And he just was totally different than what I'd seen before. So I looked at him, I said, hey, sales student, for the lack of a better term, what are you so excited about today? He goes, Chuck, I have really got to ramp up and make a lot of sales today. And I'm like, well, what's different from today than any other day? And he says, well, today, by 5 o'clock, I've got to be able to buy my wife a set of tires for her car. And he was all jazzed up about the tires and, how it was really motivating him for the day. And I got thinking about that for a second. Let's be honest. What about the day before? What about yesterday? What was the replacement for you the day before? And then my next question to him was, what is it going to be tomorrow? Are you going to go revert back to kind of the same, guy that's just kind of moving along? Or are you going to have that fire and enthusiasm about your sales because you got to go buy your wife a set of tires? What is your set of tires on a daily basis? Now, in addition to that, just this last week, I popped in on one of my sales organizations here in Dallas, and there's about 18 to 20 different salespeople, and they're in cubicles, and they're doing outbound phone sales. And, it's kind of quiet when I go in there. And, what I like to see is, you don't have to stand up on your phone calls all the time. But, again, if you're not a trained presenter, you need to stand up so you can project your voice on the phone. And so it was kind of quiet. But I look at, all the cubicles and all the offices, and some things are void. There's a void there of things that can uplift you and get you excited and give you that level of enthusiasm. So, whether it's just the one person and it's the tires or things that, get you going, here's a couple suggestions for you. Every one of you, and you know what, and know this, I've got some clients that make obnoxious incomes, and I've got others that are kind of in a lower range struggling to get up there. I have all different kinds, but it doesn't matter who you are, and if you're that big money earner listening today, get rid of the I'm too cool syndrome, okay, and just follow along with me here. But every one of you should know specifically what your daily income goal needs to be. What is that number that you've got to hit for the day? And you know what? You don't need it at the end of the day. You need it at the beginning of the day. And you got to know what you need to do for the month. So, typically 21, 22 selling days in the month. What do you have to put in your pocket on a daily basis to make your goals? And here's the void I was talking about. This is so easy. But all of you, is this high tech or what? All of you really need to have a sheet of paper somewhere on your wall right here or whatever and know what that daily number is and what the monthly goal is. Get visual. Have that number in front of you. If you don't have a spouse, or maybe you should have a spouse that's beating it into you about what you got to bring home and bring home the bacon for the daily basis. The other thing about that is surround your environment with things that give you your juice. The things that get you excited. Sometimes I call them like daily delicious habits and things that give us our natural energy to be who we want to be as a person and who we really are as a person. But if you come into my office, I have my goal book or my goal chart and wall over here, and I've got some airplane stuff and things about weightlifting and so on and so forth. I've got my family pictures all surrounding me, things that give me the chuck juice that enables me to go forward and have a great sales day. And you guys need to do the same thing. So right now, just look in your environment of your office. Is it void of what the monetary goal is for the day? And if it is, right now, just get a piece of paper and throw it up on the wall. Grab a Post-it note, for crying out loud. The next thing, what is your monthly goal for income? What is that number? What does it need to be? And same thing, go get that Post-it note. Here's one for you. Here's some star Post-it notes. A little distinction there. Different colors, yellow, orange, and green. But just write that number on there and post it up there. I mean, it might need to go on the bathroom wall. It might need to go on the visor of your car. But get those numbers in your head because they help you and propel you. Just like the guy who gave us the impetus to have this video today when he said, you know what, I got to buy my wife a set of tires before the end of the sales day. So with that, don't forget, you got a lot of free videos and free articles at chuckbauer.com, a ton of free resources there, publicly viewable. Just go in there and take a look. I know some of that stuff will help you. If you have any referrals, if you know of any sales managers, sales executives, or salespeople that could benefit from my services, just go to chuckbauer.com/referral. And I have a referral bonus there for you, a little incentive bonus for, dishing me out a referral, and all the information's right there. You can fill out the form, hit submit, and it comes right to me. But better yet, if you want to remain in confidence, we'll certainly maintain that high level of confidence. So with that, here's your tip for, the next few days. Make sure to implement what I gave you today. Godspeed, good selling, and I'll see you down the road. Take care for now. Bye-bye.